Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to some more Shelldiver. I've got what I call a snarly migraine, headache, something, not entirely sure where I'd land on the pain scale, but suffice to say my head hurts, and so I figured rather than sit around, oh wait, no, that's like less than 1 million. There's like zero benefit for that. Rather than sitting around being miserable about my head, I play something nice and easy. We're gonna finish this game. Especially because I don't think there's really much of anything coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow as of this recording, today, Pufferfish. Okay, it explode. Oh, right, that was something that I can do. I forgot about that. Okay, God, this broke my brain immediately. This is something I can do without thinking. I usually call these kinds of migraines snarly headaches, something like that. Effectively, it's so bad that, like, if something upsets me, I get snarly about it, even if it's completely irrational. Ooh, those pufferfishes are real good. And so, there is literally nothing better than, like, the chillest games in existence to play when you've got a headache this bad. And also just, I wanted to see the rest of this game. It was charming. And also I'm like really happy with the thumbnail I drove it. Complete ape of the like official key art, but hey, I'm not against using greatness for my own purposes. There we go. Oh my gosh, those jellyfishes are insane. Okay, we should probably get out of here though. Even though I think we're doing fine. Yeah, we're not running out of oxygen at all. We just probably have enough stuff hoovered up that we can just go. I guess we're actually running out of plasma beam charge. Well, that was probably good. Boy, the momentary, oh, what would I say? The momentary black and white when we landed actually made this kind of eerie in a good way. Okay, what can I even afford? Where am I at? Starfish's attack speed. Honestly, big on the puffles. They're a little expensive, so something to keep in mind. Let's see. 50% health or lower, take 0.5 times extra damage multiplier. That's cheap enough. We should max that out. I'll go from there. Starfish base damage doesn't really do much. Okay, and this is done. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be probably one of my more unprofessional videos. I don't know. We know what we signed on for, maybe. Plasma chain 200% to 14,200%. What a jump! Plasma overflow damage by a lot. And that's a little less good. Yeah, plasma lightning chance. I don't think we've done anything with plasma lightning yet. It's tempting. But yeah, let's just max a couple of those things out. Boost my oxygen meter. Not that any of that matters. Alright, now let's just go back. That means I should have access to this. Which, new jellyfish type, everything else, and oh gosh. Yeah, I was suffering for mushrooms earlier. No longer. Yeah, we've already gotten a gazillion. I'm gonna just focus on the mushrooms for the moment. I have no specific bearing on this. It just seems like snagging them is good. Okay, let's see if I can go for the green guys. Maybe. Seems like there's a heck of a lot of them. Oh gosh, there's so many. Okay. We're not doing super hot oxygen-wise. So yeah, we're definitely going to need some upgrades to make this work, but that's fine. Because I'm sure this is egregious amounts of money. So let's spend our shells. So big one is probably boosting bubblegum damage. Maybe? Or do we want to really crank the puffles? Let's do a little bit of both. And yeah, I should take a look at my jellyfish. Okay, let's see how much the green sells for. Each of the yellows sells for 30 million, which is pretty nuts. Considering how many of them I can catch. The main question is, what about the greens? How much are you worth, good sir? It's probably a lot. Yeah, 140 million. That's freaking good. Alright, so what can we afford? Unfortunately, most of these, well, regenerates oxygen. Yeah, let's snag that one. Because we're having some oxygen problems. I'm just going to let that sell while I'm gone. Alright. Snag those. Oh, this is the good combo. Also, for the really, really big mushroom rocks, actually seems like it's better to go for the tertiary ones instead. Like the smaller ones. Okay, think I got it. And yeah, let's keep an eye out for the puffles, as those seem to be extremely effective. Oh, wow. I don't know if they do like a chain reaction exactly. They seem pretty good though. Okay. Yeah, the puffles do good damage. They do have some line of sight issues, I suppose. Oh, we're full up. Let's grab some more mushrooms while we're here. Because I can always use more of those, and we've got plenty of oxygen. I mean, I think I can kind of stay here for as long as I want. So far, so good. I don't think I can get much more than this. And that's okay. We have so much. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Yeah, it's just a cool billion. Alright, let's, increase store slots by a little bit. Collect shells faster. Cell speed of your jellyfishes. I don't know if this is exactly worth it. Oh. 10% chance of selling extra jellyfishes. I probably should be using these shells for other... should I? Do I even care? I have no idea. Let's see. Oxygen regen. Ooh, is extremely good and kind of pricey, but still good. Interesting. Why is there a dotted line? I don't know, actually. It wasn't a choice. Well, it's okay. We have another billion and a lot more jellyfish to sell. Including the most expensive ones, which I haven't even sold yet. We do definitely need to increase their value. Okay, let's see what I can buy with this. Because I've been going for hard oxygen, but I don't think we needed that much. What about this one? Yeah, it's good. And yeah, I'll go for the plasma lightning. I don't know. I'm slightly disconnected from the whole, wow, we really do pick the shells up fast now. Yeah, do I want to just do plasma chain lightning? I think so. Let's see what it looks like. The more proc effects, the more fun, probably. Well, I will say I'm definitely feeling a little bit better. I think it's just this game's good and a delight. And I think a lot of incremental games fall under that category of just like, this is just a delightful, pleasant time. But something about this one really takes the cake, at least at the moment. Now, unfortunately, I think my jelly, yeah, my starfish like to just kind of hit whatever. They're not the most discerning of fellows. And I don't think they're strong enough to just catch the greens. They can pop them, but that's about it. Wait. Got them. Whatever they are. Oh, and that's a very good set of mushrooms right there. Yeah, just get these chains where they're nice and dense. There we go. Okay, we're full out. Now I can do this. I didn't think of this. But yeah, I can load things up there. Just to give myself just a little bit more room. Pop all those. And yeah, I should probably upgrade my little starfishes. Because it seems kind of practical to boost them, considering how effective they are. Wow, okay. I think that was about as effective as I was going to get. Oh, and I'm completely out of juice. Well, that's fine. Drop these all off. And then go pick these up. Well, I don't know how much money this is going to be, but it's going to be a lot. I almost feel like I need more slots in the shop. What is this? Jellyfish transmuter makes jellyfish more valuable. Okay. Do I even need that? I haven't the foggiest. I don't know. Seems like it would be worth it if I was dumping off the greens. Yeah, so it just makes them the equivalent of the shiny version. Okay, transmuter slots are nice. Oh, it puts it in the store automatically. Alchemy station that turns shells into life vial. What? What are we doing here? Okay. What upgrades can I get? Reload speed of your bubble gun by a bunch. Actually, that's pretty good. Okay, that requires resources I do not have. Let's max that out. And then do swamp biodiversity. What else do we have? Laser range by a bunch. Okay, is that all I can afford? I think it is. Oh, and we're so close. We might actually be able to get this with this amount of money. All I need is 2 more upgrades. And we prestige. Beautiful. Now, I think we do want to stay. Because I think I need mushrooms. I need a fair bit of mushrooms still. Not too many, actually. A lot of these require crystal. I think we need maybe like 1 or 2 more rounds. Might not even be that much, actually. Yeah, so I think we do 1 more round, try and get as many mushrooms as we can. Luckily, there's a hell of a lot. Wow. I gotta give this game credit. This is actually one of the more satisfying power curves I've seen in an incremental game in recent memory. Like just watching everything explode is so gratifying. Well, we are currently full up. Oh, we've got a gold. That's different. I just plonk these here. Oh, can't fit any more. Okay. Let's see. Anything else for it? I don't know. We should still be aiming for greens more than anything else, as they're massively more valuable than yellows. But I'll take whatever. Because we don't really need shells right now. We very much are on the mushroom track. You know, the buffles have been better than I thought. One thing this game does particularly well that I'm actually really appreciating is that feeling of being able to spec more into things that I like, if that makes sense. That a lot of incremental games, you can like spec into homing rockets, but it's like 3 or 4 upgrades tops. You know, there's not really much you can do with said homing rockets, and it doesn't strictly feel bad, so much as just, it feels a little bit of a letdown. Let's see. And so here, you know, there actually have been a lot of upgrades that have been kind of ignoring for the... Yeah, we're completely out of plasma. Is there a way I can control? Probably not. Well, it's going to be upgrading those, which is good. I think we can just sell everything in my inventory. Though I'm curious if I can transmute. Oh, it's expensive, though. Nah, screw it. We don't really care. Transmutation is tempting. I was curious if I could actually transmute a gold up. Or like a silver to gold. Because that might be worth it. Unfortunately, there's no easy way for me to control this. So I'm just going to dump them off. We'll get more. Okay, so we should have more than enough shells to finish this off, which is admittedly kind of moot. Okay, is that the only thing that requires shells at this point? Or not shells, mushrooms. But yeah, so this game introduces Puffles, and then it has even more upgrades for Puffles. I don't know how deep it goes, and it's not like you can really specialize into them, but it still feels like every upgrade remains valid and supported. Way longer than I would say most games would let you. Okay, I'm just gonna let that go. We'll see if I can do things with the transmutation thing later. So storage slots actually is good. Ooh, that's good. I really want that one, but that's a lot of big money. So yeah, let's just boost our slot capacity by a bunch. And go check out the new region. The final region, in fact. Who knows what's after this? That's a really tough Zappy boy. Okay. It is fascinating how I feel immediately wildly underprepared for this. I caught one jellyfish and got some obsidian. That's very funny to me. How much does it sell for? And that might have actually been a gold one. Considering how yellow he is. Let's find out. He doesn't look gold. 50 billion. Oh man, that's just one hell of a jump. Jellyfishes being worth more shells. Yeah, we might as well snag that. So shock resistance, jellyfish spawn rate, and jellyfish are just worth more. Obsidian blocks drop more stuff, lose less things on asphyxiation. Oh, was it? Oh no, it was 48 billion. I just forgot to pick it up from the chest. Yarp. That's pretty good. Let's get more obsidian. And that was like all of my money. I guess we can snag this. Because that is going to make a difference. Okay. Well, this definitely was some punch, but that's okay. Yeah, so I think I must have gotten really lucky and found a gold one early. Well, here's where transmutation is going to be extremely handy. Since normally... Oop, ow, ooh. Since we're barely getting anything out of this. Yeah, let's just sell these guys off. They're not going to be worth it. Yeah, so I think the first jellyfish I found was actually just a golden one. Let's see, jellyfish are worth even more shells. That is very good. Hoping to boost my power. Here it is. So what do we have now? Bubble speed, extra bubbles, bubble damage, bubble critical chance, bubble size, and threshold for triggering bubble smites. Oh right, I forgot about bubble smite. Like I said, there's just so many different like little builds that you can follow here. And it's like, it's a lot, and it feels very good. Yeah, unfortunately we're going to need a lot of upgrades. But that helps. Okay. Let's see if I can upgrade the transmuter. Because ye gotta, that's slow. Oh, that's huge. Yeah, look at that go. Okay, so it does not look like I can I cannot transmute a silver up. Still extremely good. Yeah, so how much are the silver lads? How much do they sell for? Probably 20 billion? Yep. Oh, and I think we got a double there. That's the good stuff. Unfortunately, cell speed probably needs an upgrade. Oh, that'll double it. What else do we have? Put jellyfish in the store faster. Whenever you transmute a jellyfish, you have a chance of selling a jellyfish from the store. Huh. A number of useful upgrades. Just go for storage slots. Plasma beam damage. Probably just max that out. Max a number of these out. We're just going for whatever it gives me. Also, speaking of, cripes, that's a lot of money. Okay, so we're looking for anything that increases the spawn rate and drop rate. I think we want spawn rate. This is going to sound weird, but the more spawn rate we have, the more crystals we're able to kind of bonk with the beam. And we want that because the beam chain reaction damage is much higher. Ooh. You lose less resources, increase your movement speed. Do not know where to get the science juice from. I'm absolutely sure that is not what it's actually named. But yeah, notice how these are now chaining together? We can get so many more crystals this way. Oh, that feels good. Okay. Let's see. All things considered, this is cycle. There we go. Okay, so the puffles they're not as effective as I was hoping they would be. Frankly, neither are the jellyfish. Or starfish at this point. So we might have to put some upgrades into them. But that's okay. Yeah, let's just grab what I can. I have a lot of resources. And I can keep snagging more. There we go. Yeah, this works out. Got just 9 of them? Yeah, let's go for upgrades. Oh. This says 4 of them for some reason. Alright. Now, I think there was an upgrade that made it so these just automatically, yeah, into the store automatically. That's just gonna help. Let's just max those out. So what else do we have? Puffle damage by 5,000. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see. Bubble damage, bubble size, double bubble. Probably just raw damage. And yeah, going straight into the shop is going to be extremely helpful. because that means I can just let that run off camera. Do we want to just keep going for this? What else do we have? Shock resistance, we don't really need. I think that'll do. Yeah, I'm trying to get the crystal farm down, because that's one of my big power limiters. And so if I can get around that, we get a lot of resources. There we go. That's the good stuff. What's that extra damage? Oh, that really did make a difference, actually. Yeah, I can catch the purples much more easily now. Alright, just grab every bit of crystal I can. Because, yeah, once we get the crystal farm going, we don't have much to worry about. This is 10. But 10's good enough. Oh, and they transmute in cells so fast. Alright. Let's see, what do we want to do? Bubble penetrate. Ooh, that's very good. I think I'm going to keep going for the bubble damage. Bubble size. And then puffle damage. Okay, some of these get really expensive. Gonna be worth it, though. Probably also go back to this so we can get even more shells out of everything. Alright. Let's see. 2 more on that? Yeah. That was all I have money for, but that's fine. Because now we're going to be swimming in crystals. Comparatively. Look at that, it's a thing of beauty. There's so many. Oh, and the puffles with the extra damage actually really are effective. I wonder if my starfishes are specifically programmed to aim for puffles, or if it's purely circumstantial. I have no idea. Okay, well, it gives us a good 10. Didn't get us anything. There we go. Unfortunately, I think the jellyfish spawn speed is still pretty low. I also want to see if I can increase my overall, like, tank capacity. Okay, we don't have anything in there. Toss these over. Alright. So, bubble penetration. I kind of want to go for the cheaper things. Yeah, extra bubbles. Puffle. Ooh, puffle size. But I think we're going to go... Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we need that biodiversity. Arrive and spawn that much faster, but we need trillions for it. Well, I mean, considering we're at 500 billion already, that does put us in a pretty good spot. Let's see. Let's max that out. What else do we have here? Whenever you destroy a resource block, increase your max oxygen permanently? Huh? Oh. Okay. We might want to think about some of these things. Okay. Yeah, like, we're right at the end of this game. There's not much left, and yet there's so much. I think this might be a gold one. Either that or they're just that tough. No. I can't tell you. I think they're just that tough. The puffles make a huge difference in this, though. Okay, let's grab what crystals we can. Holy shit. That chaining is absurd. Okay, let's get out of here before we run out of juice. Alright. Yes, how much are those guys going to be worth? Well, they're going to take forever to sell, that's one thing. But I just want to see the value. 150 billion. Yeah, we're getting into the trillions today. No problem. Each jellyfish collected gets you an additional... What the hell? We're just cloning them, I guess. Let's see. Do we want to do bubble penetration? Yeah. We're not even done selling these suckers, and yeah, now they're 300 billion a pop. Alright. Well, let's start with these, because these are all permanent. Because that one's expensive, but whenever you destroy a resource block, increase your max oxygen, but... Oh, I guess my base oxygen is absurdly high. Oh, there isn't another level off of that. That's unfortunate. Alright, that should be pretty good. Let's go for the refill near the submarine. Go plasma overflow? Yeah. Builds a robot that shoots projectiles at nearby resources. Yarsh. Alright. Well, we're pretty much at the pop-off point. There's not much left. Ow. Yeah, it's just increase my oxygen by absurd degrees, I suppose. Those guys are really difficult, actually. I was not expecting them to be as tanky as they are. But I probably have more upgrades to grab. Also, the puffles seem to really solve the problem. Okay. Keep snagging these. Yeah, we might want to try and go for puffle upgrades to make them even more common. Also, fully admit, this is maybe not the best location. Wow, it really does. Just refill everything in my area. That's wild. Yeah, so I can be here as long as I want. I don't think it's the most practical. Damn. They are hard to capture. Okay. Do we have many more crystals? It seems like most of the crystals kind of spawn down here. And we want to get as many of those as we possibly can get. Alright. Holy smokes. Oh, there's the robot that shoots nearby things. I don't think I'm catching that guy. Oh, we're out of juice. I could stick around. There's no point in it. Let's see if I can increase transmutation slots. Yersh. It is tempting. But I do kind of need damage. Chance of spawning puffles? Yeah. Let's just go for those. Okay, so now I got 4 slots. Oh, good. It actually does go based on the most valuable one I can deposit. That's nice. I'll wait until this is cleared out a little bit. There we go. Okay. So I'm still a ways off of being able to afford much of anything. Or any of the, like, trillions things. We got a lot of other stuff. So, more of the robots. Tempting. I haven't messed with fire at all. But I think we want to kind of focus econ if I can. Yeah, I think I need that one. That's 2.4 trillion. How much do I need for this? 5 trillion. I think we do actually have the resources for it. Oh, magma biodiversity will be helpful. Yeah, I could also boost the damage. Shells into life files. Okay. I'll bite. We should figure out what this thing does. Oh, life files are the researchy looking things. Unfortunately, I think I need 100 trillion. That's expensive. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, submarine storage. Puts it into the transmitter automatically. That's nice. Okay, what do we have here? Increases plasma damage by 2% of your max oxygen. Oh, boy. The problem is all of these are going to be hella expensive. It's going to be worth it. All right. Yeah. I'm just going to snag what I can out of this. I don't think there's many upgrades left. Let's go for the overheat. I don't know. It's a lot. Yeah, like, we're one region away from being quote-unquote done with this, and yet there's still so many features I haven't played with yet. Oh, there's a golden boy. Hold up. Oh, did I just catch him automatically? I think I did. There he goes. Why do the golden lightning jellyfish look like extremely burnt out middle-aged dudes? Why do they look like me? I don't like it. I don't like where this is going. I feel judged. Okay, I'm not middle-aged yet. I'm getting there. Okay. Oh, I think we got a silver off of that one. Ye gods. I'm just gonna wait here, charge back up again. I might want to run some of these things through, or dump some of these things off at the storage, if that gets dumped into the transmuter. Because that'll probably actually be quite helpful. I'm just going to yeet you back down. You can't escape me. There we go. Now, is it submarine storage or is it the storage box? I have no idea. I guess we will find out. at a later date. Okay. Yeah, we want to keep breaking rocks. One, because there's a lot of upgrades that require them. Really? Do I only have 2? Boy. These guys are not spawning. I guess we haven't upgraded the spawn rate that aggressively here. There we go. Oh, this is why I'm going to keep focusing on rocks for a bit. Silver lad. Got him. Yeah, the puffles give me tons. Or they insta-give things for me. Okay, did we get another silver? We did. Alright, I think this is good enough. That's a hell of a lot of crystals. Okay, it is automatically putting them in. Oh, that's so nice. Alright. Yeah, let's grab the money. So what else can we do here? So transmutation speed. Store transmutation. Speed of alchemy station. Yeah, transmuting into golden instead would be lovely. Definitely want biovalve multiplication. There's an even better version. Okay, so that just cranked up our spawn rate. Let's see, anything else? I think we just go back out. There's upgrades I can get, but things are expensive. Let's see. Robot attack speed. Cripes. Yeah, let's go for that. That's going to take a while to sell anyway. Okay, that extra spawn rate made a difference. I don't know if it's worth going for this guy. Like, I can get him, but it takes some doing. The one problem is the spawn rate on these guys is going to make it a little trickier. Because I'm going to get blasted here by the sheer quantity of lads. So we might want to think about resistance a bit more. Maybe. Alright, dump all these guys off. There we go. We're actually almost full up. Previously we were hamstrung. And yeah, just cranking that spawn rate comboed with the puffles has made things go very silly. Okay, let's make sure we get plenty of crystals. Let's see. 75,000. It's not as much as previous. I think it's good enough. Alright, so that'll just start auto-transmuting things. I might want to put those in. Let's see. Size of puffles. Okay, what else do we have? Critical damage, critical chance, bubble damage by 15,000. Like, there's a lot of really good upgrades here. Let's see. Starfish base damage is good. Number of starfishes and their attack speed. I think I'm just going to go for puffle size. Looks like that maxes out the puffle. Probably worth it. Alright, now I know this one. Big magnet. Let's see, what else do we have here? Because what I really want is... Oh, some of these, but they all require science. So, not happening. I think we just let that go. I think we go back down. Yeah. This is, slowed down sufficiently. I could grab those. Oh, wait. If there's a golden one, we want it. I think I got him. Holy smokes. We just got here. Well, I mean, works out for me. We just might need to drastically increase our storage capacity. Okay, at least the crystals are worth, what, an additional 400% more? Something like that? Okay. Drop things off. Well. And yeah, we can recharge on this. Oh, that's nice and good. Oh yeah, I am actually feeling a lot better. Or I'm just not feeling bad. How are video games good at distracting you from what ails you? Maybe too much. Okay, do we want to just bail? Yeah, I think we do. Okay, put mine over. That's a decent chunk of value. Let's see, so resource overflow actually is not too expensive. So that's pretty good. Let's see, do I want to do the transmute station's output jellyfishes faster? Tempting. Inventory slots. Actually very tempting. Oh, puffle damage by 8,000%. I'm sorry. I just can't say no. I got a puffle, man. Okay, so now whenever we collect a jellyfish, my oxygen goes up further. That's the good stuff. Oh, we do have more upgrades. Max oxygen, oxygen reload speed, bubble tank X. Okay, what about this one? No. There's a lot of really good upgrades there, but... Ain't happening. Go back over to this. Bubble penetration. And some like crit chance. We've got some upgrades. And then I think I'm going to let that go because, oh gosh, there's so much. Final zone. Let's see how it goes. These are going to be the magma ones, which should be spicy. But I'm hoping... Yikes. This is nutty. There's so many resources if you can get to them. We're full up. We're also running out of oxygen. Oh my god, I can't catch anything. Okay, so far so good. I think we're going to need those inventory slots. Go back to this, because, yeah, I'm going to need a lot of those. I certainly hope I got the magma resistance. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can barely catch things on my own. I'm not a functional individual, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. I might actually no, we just need to get some upgrades here. Well, there goes most of my crystals. Frankly, I think it was worth it. Yeah, let's just go for the inventory space. Okay. Had oxygen down here. There's the upgrades. Okay, increased jellyfish spawn rate. Uh-oh. Okay, we just have enough. Threshold for bubble smites? Sure. Well, this is... yeah, now we can get the science set up, no problem. We're still not selling fast enough, though. It's going a little faster. But I am outpacing. My collection is outpacing my ability to manage. I was not expecting that. Well, do we want to get our first bit of science juice? I think so. How much do you want to bet it gets more expensive? Nah, it's gonna take a while, ain't it? Alright. I like 100 trillion. It kind of looks like either loot or toot, depending on which direction you want to put your brain in. Okay. So what else can I afford here? Frankly, probably just boost the plasma beam damage. Max up my buddy robot. Plasma over... oh gosh. That's the plasma overflow explosion. That's the good stuff. Alright. And I still have 70 billion sitting around. Well, all things considered, we do need this. I'm gonna let the rest go. This puts me in a good spot. I was thinking there was a possibility that this is going to be short. I was wrong. Like I said, this hits that incremental game sweet spot where just after a certain point you are unstoppable in the funniest way. God, and all the pufferfish is just hanging out and just exploding constantly because they chain reaction off of each other. Okay, I think we need this because I think we're gonna fill up. I can't believe I haven't got this guy yet. I've been working on him for a while. Alright, got him. There's another one. There we go. I think we need to go reload. Let's just hang out here for a second. Oh man, this is a very satisfying endgame. It kind of reminds me of the end of To the Core, actually. In terms of the, like, sheer power scaling and like the difference between start of the game and the end of the game. Wait, rainbow. Damn it, I'm full. Well, I was gonna capture a rainbow. But I suppose that ain't happening. Let's get all of the crystals we could ever possibly need. If only there was an upgrade that made it so the jellyfish would also hoover up or destroy crystals for me. Oh man, alright. Back home we go. 2 million crystals. 200 something trillion. That's pretty good. Alright, I think we need to upgrade this thing's speed. What else can we do? Ooh, that's good. I think I'm gonna start with that. Don't know, costs a lot. Oh, that's so much faster. Oh, good. You can kind of overstock it. Alright. How's this selling? Pretty good. Okay, right. And then my inventory is also full. Oh, but I can't. Alright, it's fine. Let's see. Grab that. Jellyfishes in the store faster. Transmuter turns jellyfishes golden. Shell coins can be spent directly from the chest. Oh, well that's nice. Hell yeah. I can put those in. Let's go back to dumb upgrades. Oh, robots also trigger lightning. Sure. Okay, what else do we have? Starfish base damage. Fine. Let's see. Right. And I want to just keep offloading these things in here because we still don't have enough space. I wish I could put them in the storage. Oh, what I should see is if I can increase transmuter storage capacity at all. Okay, I'm bored. We're just going to toss those in. Alright. I think next order of business, let's go back to this. I'm gonna just let that go. We need more shells for a number of upgrades, I'm sure. But not that badly. Alright. There's pretty much no reason for me to actually be trying to catch jellyfish on my own. The puffles largely handle that for me. What we need is just absurd amounts of crystal. Which exists in mass down here. Oh, it's so good. It is also noise pollution. Holy smokes, this is kind of loud. But, I mean, it's fine, right? Ow. Every once in a while I get hit by something. Really difficult to tell when that's gonna happen. The wild part is I haven't even reached my final form. This This is just me with, like, the beginnings of the endgame upgrades. The sad part is we actually don't really want golden jellies for any reason. This is good enough. Let's get out of here. Once the robot storage is full, we actually kind of want to bail. Okay, so what do we have? Big transmutation speed. Kind of upgrade that a bunch. Yeah. Wow, look at it go. Well, that's some money. Take a look. We've got 19 of these. What we should probably do is buy everything that requires shells at this point. What is this? 10% health or 10% health 10% health or lower. Yeah, wording on that. Every jellyfish collected gives more. Oh no. Go for the magnet range. And definitely want this one. Cripes, man. What is this? 2 plazas at once. Oh, yes? Okay, let's just bump the rest in. Well, nothing else for it. Let's go back down. We still haven't solved my bubblegum problems, but we don't need to. Oh my gosh. Like I said, this isn't even my final form. We've still got some upgrades to go. And remember, my maximum maximum oxygen goes up with every rock I break. Okay, they're just bullying me at this point. Oh, I see. They're just zappy by default. Okay. Well, luckily there aren't a whole lot of things that require a crystal at this point. We're getting to the upper limit on them, I think. Unless there's even deeper upgrades that I haven't run into yet. Which is entirely possible. Get out of here. Alright. Feeling good? 2 million's probably solid. Okay, we actually do not want silver. Which is very funny. Alright, let's just get out of here. Because, yeah, silver jellies cannot be converted into gold, or maybe they can be. Oh, they can be. Okay. They just don't stack well. Okay, nothing else for the puffles. We've got a bunch of upgrades there. Oh, how much did I put in the science machine? Because I think that's the big upgrade. Dunno, it's a happy face, big question mark. Alter reload, oxygen regen. Sure, I mean that's cheap enough. Plasma reload. Overflow dam. Yikes. The 2 lasers at once. Yeah, I should have probably gone for that. I don't know if we need it, is the one question. Because we're pretty dang good at yeeting everything. Like, look at this thing pop off. I don't need 2 plasma. There's just not enough rocks in the ocean for 2 plasma beam. Maybe. Are we full already? What? Huh. Oh, it's because we have the times 16 on. Yeah, so in that case, I'm just going to go chase rocks for a bit. Because we are doubly full up and we have nothing to do with it. But I do want all of these rocks. Because I think we still need them for a number of upgrades. We're rapidly approaching the point where we probably don't. God, they're so angry. I mean, you would be too, frankly. Oh, look at it go. Now let's see if we have some finance upgrades. No. But we do have these, which is good. That's too expensive. Well. Okay. A number of these are pretty cheap compared to how much crystal I'm sitting on. Which means I probably could have been getting more of these earlier. Increase bubble damage by 2% of your max oxygen. Oh yeah, that's a big upgrade. Thing is, we've kind of like sidestepped needing it. Ooh, movement speed actually is going to be really helpful. Alright, so how much am I sitting on? 2 quadrillion. Oh, right, we have a whole bunch of these. Just toss them all back in. Alright, so what am I spending the science juice on? Movement speed's pretty good. Shock resistance? Oh, by an absurd amount. Okay, so that probably means I'm zap proof. Increases your bubble damage by a bunch. Oh, is that slot capacity by 83? Boy, when you hit the end game on this, it's just like, hey, but what if goof mode is enabled? I like it. It's like a pleasant little reward. Job well done or something like that. Okay, what else do we have? Double beams. I should have been remembering to buy that. Okay, so apart from these, which require a decent chunk of crystal, we're kind of in a good spot. Let's go get that crystal. And yeah, now we can hold 99 slots. I think I can also catch things with my bubble gun. It doesn't seem like my... Oh, no. My beam does run out. It just takes some doing. Okay, so how much of this do I need? Am I at maximum? Ow. This is insane. It actually is not worth depositing them all. It takes too long. I am just a environmental doomsday beam. Okay. Do you think that's good enough? I think that's good enough. It's like 2 million right there. Alright, dump off my remaining ones. I'm so glad the shop sells, or the transmutation. Oh man, this is the good stuff. Okay. Pretty much done there. We've got all the upgrades down this direction. I think we might actually be pretty much there at this point. How much money am I sitting on? Unfortunately, it's impossible to read. I think we're up to quintillion, maybe. Ye gods, that's insane. Yeah, that's got to be a quintillion. Well, just dump it in. Unfortunately, it's white text on white clouds, makes it a little hard to read. Especially when it's jittering. That's okay. I think we do, like, maybe one more run, and then we're probably golden. What? Oh, we need 100,000 of the redstone for that? 150,000 mushrooms. Oh, no. 10,000 gears? Okay. Oh, how much are we sitting on? I think that's going to be enough. So let's go back here. I need 100,000 mushrooms. Actually, that's going to be cakewalk. This is very silly. I was afraid this would take some grinding. The answer is no. I love this. It's a victory lap. You know, go get an absurd amount of a resource that you have not needed for a while. Just to see how absolutely absurd you are in this environment. Okay, that's enough mushrooms. And like, these suckers aren't going to sell for anything. Yeah, like 14 billion a pop. It's still getting through that quintillion. It's making a good clip, though. Credit where credit is due. Okay, well, we have the 100,000, or the 100, so we can get that. We can also get the mushroom. So we still need to get redstone and gears. I'm just gonna work my way down. This section of the ocean does not know what was going to, what was coming for it. Unfortunately, this does take a while. I think it doesn't require, was it 100,000? It's a lot. I hope it's not 100,000. There we go. I usually shy away from games that involve this level of environmental destruction, but there's something truly special about this. Okay, I think that's 100,000. Usually I'm big on games that involve like fixing the environment. Not today, suckers. Okay, so all we need now is 10,000 gears. That's like nothing. These are barely worth any money, but it's funny. Yeah, I wish more games had little victory lap systems like this. It's kind of a great way of making you see like just how far you've come. And it's also just like absurdly satisfying. Just watching everything explode into shapes and colors. Alright. Bam. What is this? Get a well-deserved sleep. Hammock repair. Needs a big money. Well, unfortunately, not going to get that here. But we are going to get it here. Are you still full? Oh, you are. Okay, hold up. We need to clear out my inventory. None of this matters. We just have to not have a bunch of trash sitting around. 7,000 a pop. It's nothing. I mean, okay, some of these are up to 15 million, so there is value here. Just not for me, not at this point. Which really makes you think just how much money a trillion actually is. Literally no one needs $1 trillion. There is utterly no benefit to a single human being's life that would make $1 trillion even remotely meaningful. I think I heard Gabe Newell is getting another 500 million mega yacht with a submarine dock inside of it and a bunch of other things. And, like, I get it. The man, you know, is extremely wealthy, owns one of the most successful businesses in human history. On the flip side, boy, you'd think that 500 million could do a hell of a lot of good. Especially when I know the guy already has, like, I'm gonna say 5 other yachts. I don't know, I feel like after you pass $1 billion, you should just get a certificate saying, hey, congrats, you've won capitalism, now you get to live in a mansion. We won't let you make more money. It's fun with incremental games. Because ultimately this population, why are there so many people here? Are they all just homeless? Like, a couple of them have houses and shacks, but, like, this is a lot of people that just kind of exist on this island purely for my own satisfaction. Oh, we're just shy. I guess if I had gone for a full inventory and the transmuter, but it's frankly just easier for me to just do a spin here. I took so long on upgrading my gun that I'm not even, like, engaging with it anymore. I'm just doing a spin. There we go. Yeah, weirdly enough, the upgrades for getting silver or even gold jellyfish is actively not worth it. Because they effectively take up an inventory slot and don't stack up to 99. That's extremely funny. I'm also questioning, why does it cost 10 quintillion shells just to up or fix my hammock? What kind of absolute nonsense capitalism are we existing in that it costs that much to fix a hammock? Well, we done it, boys. Let's repair that hammock. That's a very well-timed facial expression. The music shuts off and everything's nice and quiet. Oh, there's more science juice. We don't care. It's bedtime, boys. This is incredibly fun. I loved this. Like, frankly, I want more. I very much would love to order more of these, please. Maybe a little deeper, maybe a little bit broader, but God, by the end, just how nutty your build becomes is such a good feeling. And yeah, sure, it's only like a 2.5, 3 hour game. Frankly, I like that. I think a nice short, 2 video experience for me is just what I needed, especially when I had a headache. And I can't imagine that this would have worked on a more, like, long-term basis. If it were to be that long, then it would have needed to be a lot slower, a bit more methodical, maybe some more building out in the ocean, but it didn't need it. It was just a fun, nice little speed run kind of game. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing what you make next, because this is good stuff, and I mean, if this is a basis to work off of, then whatever comes after this one is going to be wild. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. It broke again. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, I see. He slept so long that the whole area went to heck. So the game kind of loops. That's fun.